Welcome, people. Welcome to your first episode from the pulpit. let me express that right. From the pulpit to the cell to hell. From the pulpit to jail to the penitentiary cell, which is hell. Thank you guys for coming. Our first episode, we're going to be reacting. Remember, guys, this is none but reaction. This is only my reaction. The information that I'm getting is out there on the internet already. And today's topic is how preachers are unevenly yoked to their wives. Preachers are unevenly yoked to their wives. A hot topic today is this one preacher, for some reason out there in the other, he has something to do with the demise of his wife. Now, people, we have to understand, in this religious diaspora, you got good and you got bad. In order for you to know good, you have to have examples of good. In order for you to know bad, you got to have examples of bad. And every time that we look into this diaspora, a plethora of religions, we always looking for good, but when we see the bad, then we don't want to accept it. But this universe is consist of good and bad energy. How can you know what not to do if it's not in your face to show you what you shouldn't be doing? Huh? How do you know that? So let's go ahead and get into the hot topic today on how this preacher man, the son of a preacher man, has something to do with the demise of his wife. Let's go.
The prophet who couldn't hide from the cameras. Orlando, Florida, September 8th, 2020, 8:30 in the morning. Barbara Tommy parked her car outside the Navy Federal Credit Union where she worked.
Come on, let's
Just
go back
another
one time.
Tuesday, another shift helping customers with loan.
Let's go back.
Number one, the prophet who couldn't hide from the cameras. Orlando, Florida, September 8th, 2020, 8:30 in the morning. Barbara Tommy parked her car outside the Navy Federal Credit Union where she worked. Just another Tuesday, another shift helping customers with loans and accounts. She had no idea she had less than 20 minutes.
So this lady woke up early, like every day, on 5 days a week. She's ready to go to work and provide for her family. Wow.
To live. Barbara stepped out of her vehicle. The Florida sun was already climbing. She grabbed her purse, locked the door, started walking toward the entrance. That's when a dark sedan pulled into the parking lot, slowly, deliberately. The driver's window rolled down, and Barbara Tommy's husband, Pastor Sylvester Ofori, raised a gun and fired.
Pastor raised a gun and shot his own wife.
7 shots in broad daylight in a busy parking lot on a Tuesday morning.
Wow.
Barbara collapsed. Blood pooled beneath her. Witnesses screamed. Someone called 911. But here's the thing that would seal.
And just looking at this, brother, I mean, I ain't gonna call him no brother. You don't have no issues with your wife that much where you have to get rid of her, unless you in that pulpit cheating, and she know, and she was about to divorce you. Other than that, you don't have no reason to pull up on your wife. Look at you. You can't fight. I know you can't fight. Look at you. Why would you do that?
Sylvester Ofori's fate forever. Every single second was captured on surveillance camera. The chase, the shooting, the coldness in his
Sylvester.
movements, all of it, frame by frame, time-stamped, undeniable. Barbara Tommy was just 27 years old, and the man who killed her, he was supposed to
First, rest in peace. Second, much love and peace to the family and the children.
protect her, love her.
And peace and love to the suspect. He's been already convicted, so it's not alleged. And peace and love to his family, because I'm pretty sure, no, I know for a fact, they wasn't expecting this.
Lead her spiritually. Instead, Pastor Sylvester Ofori became her executioner. Sylvester Ofori wasn't just any pastor. He led Floodgates of Heaven International Ministries in Orlando. He called himself a prophet, a man of God, someone with a direct line to the divine. On social media, he posted motivational messages, Bible verses, calls to prayer.
You see what I'm saying, people? You have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. And I'm gonna tell you that everybody's not like this, but you don't know who. If you into this this religious stuff to these days, we you know, I'm a very religious person. But the religions I practice, no one is practicing it and calling it religion. So, and the religion that I practice is the only religion in the whole entire Bible. The KJV Bible, there's only one religion in there that was found loyal, that was found with love, that was found with understanding, that was found pure, that was found with, you know what I'm saying, that was given to us to share with the others. That's the religion I practice. Huh? James 1:27. If y'all want to know, the religion I practice is James 1:27. And I will announce that on every reaction video. That's the only religion in the Bible, and that's the only religion I practice. You won't get none of this. None of this that I'm showing you here, you won't get none of this when you're practicing the only true religion in the whole entire Bible. Let's get back to him.
He had followers, believers who hung on his every word. His wife, Barbara, she supported him, believed in his ministry, stood by his side as he built his church. But behind the scenes, something dark was brewing. Friends later said Barbara had been planning to leave, that the marriage had turned toxic, that Sylvester was controlling, jealous, obsessive. One friend recalled Barbara saying she felt trapped, that Sylvester monitored her phone, questioned.
So it wasn't him. It might have been. You know, I'm not going to pass judgment on every single thing because I don't judge wrongfully. And to judge wrongfully to say I was there and know what he's doing. But at the same time, the character that's being exposed, he had insecurity. You know, I'm pretty sure she's pretty. So insecurity is a demon of itself. It's crazy.
Her constantly, made her feel like she couldn't breathe. And then came that September morning. Sylvester didn't just kill his wife. He ambushed her, hunted her down at her workplace, made sure she couldn't escape. Witnesses described the scene as execution style, cold, calculated, merciless. One co-worker who saw it happen said Barbara never had a chance, that Sylvester drove up like he'd been waiting, like he knew exactly when she'd arrive. It was like watching a...
So when she got up, he was already gone. Wait a minute. That's a red flag there. If you're not working these hours, you the pastor. And the way it's looking, you was collecting tithing. So what you doing up, out, the bed, gone at this time of morning when it's time for me to go to work?
Horror movie, except it was real, the witness said. When police examined Sylvester's phone, they found hundreds of obsessive text messages,
Wow.
searches about murder penalties, posts about betrayal and judgment. One post, made just days before the murder, read, "The wicked shall not go unpunished." Was he talking about Barbara? Prosecutors believed so. It took nearly 4 years for the case to go to trial, but when it did, the evidence was overwhelming. Surveillance footage, witness testimony, ballistics reports, phone records. Sylvester Ofori's defense team tried to argue temporary insanity, that he'd snapped, that the marriage had driven him to a breaking point.
That is not,
but the
no.
prosecution.
Temporary insanity? So that means that you went insane temporarily. No, brother, you crazy.
Had one devastating piece of evidence, that footage. Jurors watched as Sylvester calmly drove into the parking lot, rolled down his window, aimed, fired, and left. No hesitation, no panic, no second thoughts. This wasn't a crime of passion. This was premeditated murder.
Yes, premeditated.
The jury deliberated for less than a day. Guilty. First-degree murder. In 2024, Sylvester Ofori was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The man who called himself a prophet, he'll spend the rest of his life behind bars. Barbara Tommy's family wept in the courtroom. Her mother said she'd lost not just a daughter, but a light in the world. She trusted him, she loved him, and he killed her like she meant nothing. But Barbara's story isn't the only one, because across the country, in Tennessee,
that is crazy. Again, Sylvester, from the pulpit to jail, to the penitentiary, hell. And I'm thinking they might torture you or something up in that thing. And whatever punishment that God laid on you, oh my God. I'm just so happy that I practice the religion of the Bible, so I don't have to have them type of energies around me, because it's an energy thing. Everything is a full-fledged energy. So again, this is your first episode of pulpit to jail to your cell. I hope you liked it. Comment, subscribe, and we can get it back to you. The next video, I'm telling you, I am telling you, these preachers and these people, these religious people, I don't see no difference from them in the streets. I don't. So I thank y'all for coming. And again, subscribe, like this video, push that notification button, and I will be back to you real soon.